You know what I mean?
I agree. But I mean, look, even when I started producing, like this is a perfect example. When I started producing here, it wasn't popular.
Mm-hmm.
Production wasn't a popular thing here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people were doing it in the US for a while. There were some people that were doing it in Montreal too.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a very kind of like, oh, I can't be a producer. That's for like these three guys in Montreal. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't have a studio. Like, I don't have the money to buy all this shit. And like, once again, Montreal is a very like what's mine is mine. Haha, like you
Mm-hmm.
can't touch it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a kind of a bit of a distant dream. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
However, when obviously computers started becoming a lot more efficient in all this, and a lot of guys started getting involved,
Yeah.
that's when I kind of like me and Nino. You met Nino, right?
Maybe I don't know.
Pigeon Man.
I don't know. I don't be paying attention to nobody.
Yeah. Anyway, so me and him like we started producing just because out of pure like we felt it was like the next step. It wasn't like a an artistic calling or something. Like I just wanted to make something I could play out. Like I thought it was cool or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like okay, so we started making these tracks for fun or whatever. At a certain point, when we were convinced that we needed to do this
Mm-hmm.
if we wanted to get to where we wanted to go,
Mm-hmm.
I was convinced, right?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds simple now. Everybody will say, "Oh, you want to be a DJ? No, you need production." It's like everybody preaches that now, right?
Right.
But like when I was doing it and I was saying that,
Mm-hmm.
there was not one person that agreed with me or him.
Oh wow.
I swear to God.
Wow. What year was this?
Okay, 2000, three, maybe five, four.
Wow. If someone had said this in the 90s, I would have been like, all right, I get it. But in 2005, people should know better.
But that's what I mean. That's what I mean. The kind of like who's who of the DJs here or whatever, I've had spoken to all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody thought that that was a necessity. They said, yeah, it'll help. But to them, it was like, yeah, but like, there's always going to be room for the DJ. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, listen, if like, why the fuck would a club in like France want to pay for your flight and your this and your that? Like, like those days are over. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like they don't, this is a new time coming and like nobody fucking listened to us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And so we started producing.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought, I'm never gonna forget this. I spent like over $1,000 on acoustic foam, like, but like this is like I had like not a lot of money, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't loaded.
Right.
To me, that was like it was everything, right?
Yeah.
And I remember like having some friends coming over because before I made my panels, right?
Mm-hmm.
They would see these kind of all in my corridor, just fucking foam, random pieces of foam,
Right.
and like you know, I remember telling them what I wanted to do and stuff, and they gave me that look. This is a way worse look than like you're stupid. If someone tells you you're stupid, like you know where they stand, right? Right? But this was like they just felt bad for me. Like, it was that brutal. It was kind of like, yeah, it's cool, man. It's like I admire what you're doing type thing. But
oh
like,
my god.
yeah, dude, depressing.com. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like, yeah, and I fucking put this foam shit up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And as I got more into it, I got more and more convinced this is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I even took it a step further, and I actually, I don't even know who. Anyways, I took that a step further and said, at one point it was just about releasing music, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to release music. I ended up taking it a step further and saying, you know what? Fuck releasing music. I need to be on a good label.
Okay.
That's it. It doesn't. Even if there's a label that I don't think represents me or labels that put out a song every 2 weeks or whatever, I don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be on the same label that like these big artists are, or I want to see a label that is not scared to put out something new if it's good. I want an outlet. You know what I mean? I was convinced.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, when I said that, it was like the laughing stock of everybody. Like, you have no connections. How are you going to get that? Network is everything. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I heard the whole speech about that again.
Yeah.
And you know what? It took longer, maybe. It was definitely hard being from Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, and like I said, I had zero connections. Not like I knew someone one way or another after the probably thousands of emails that I had sent out.
Mm-hmm.
A small French label here, small German label there.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, one of these records got in the hand of some big guys.
Mm-hmm.
Follow up those leads.
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold, a couple of years after, there's every local DJ here saying, "Oh yeah, but he's releasing because he knows this guy." Yeah, What do you think? Do you think I was like I was born like just knowing everybody?
Yeah.
Where do you think that comes from, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And once again, it's that thing where I don't know. Maybe I'm jaded because I've been told so many times like this is not the right way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And out of my pure stubborn, like neurotic ways, I was like, well, you know what? That is exactly what I'm gonna do.
Right on.
It's harder,
Mm-hmm.
just like I said, I told you so. Maybe it's because of that, right? But I've heard so many things of this is not gonna work and that is not gonna work and they're not gonna work. At the end of the day, like it's worked. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like it's not that bad. And it's the same thing for the clubs. Like a club, I understand like it's not gonna work. Investing in a local artist, it's risky. Yeah, you might go through 6 of them that like maybe take all that investment or whatever and then fuck off and leave you for something. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it's probably likely, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying if you want to promote change,
Mm-hmm.
I keep on doing the exact same thing of what you're doing. You are deliberately guaranteeing things will not change.
Right.
So don't say you want change. Just say, I like it like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Admit-
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
If a guy told me like, you know what, fuck Montreal, fuck the city, like I'm just gonna book the biggest shit out here. I just want to make money.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem with that guy. Like
Mm-hmm.
no problem. I have some friends actually in the commercial DJ circuit that are like that. They couldn't give a shit about the crap. It's like just give me my. They'll play at expectations like for brunch if it comes with a paycheck. Like they will sell their soul. They don't care. But at the same time, in a fucked up way, to me, that's being more true to yourself than the purist that says they're in it to do this and do that or whatever. But it's like a conflicting ideology with, like, yeah, but excuses as to why they can't take that risk.
Yeah.
Look, you want to be in the art game, your fucking job is based around taking that risk. If you don't want to take that risk, don't be in the art game. Make money. Go and be music fucking business, whatever. But if you really want, if you're gonna put yourself out and say like, we are the best festival in the world, I'm the best producer, I'm the best DJ, like I'm the best club, I have the best this, I have the best that. If you're gonna be bold enough to say that, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. But at least be as true to it for yourself as you could be. Even if I think like if you tell me you're the best DJ producer out there and you think that, and I don't think that of you, I have to at least believe that you think it. And if you really think that, then there's respect. There's mutual respect. That is the beauty of this.
If it shows in your actions. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Then that to me is not being cocky or arrogant or anything. That is an amazing thing, and it's a mentality I think everybody should have. If I'm in a DJ booth and I'm mixing with 3 other guys that I think are pros, and they know they're pros, and even if they think in their mind they're a better DJ than me, what ends up happening is all of that, we don't even think about it. It doesn't even matter because I know he's a pro. I know that he thinks I'm a pro, and he respects that I think I'm a pro. You know what I mean? In a way. Yeah. And that is where you get like a great DJ set. When you get guys like that together, that's when you get great productions. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be from a guy that like is like fucking staying humble. You know what I mean, or something, or like I don't like that word. You know what I mean? Like it's good to accept things in humility for sure, but to be humble, to be you can't say you're the best, or you know what? I don't even have a problem with that. And a lot of clubs, venues, getting back to the conversation, they say that we have the best festival. Good. You have the best festival? What? Show me. You know what I mean? And show me. And if they say, well, we try this, even if they fail at it, it's fine. You know what I mean? Yeah. But what they can't say, which is where the hypocrisy comes, is where they say we're the best festival, and then they say, yeah, but we can't do this because of that. No, like why are you abiding by the rule? If you're the best, why are you abiding by the same rules everybody else is? Yeah. Why? You're the best. You should be making the rules, no? You're the best. You are the leader, city, whatever it is. You're at the top of that fucking food chain, right? The rules don't apply to that guy like everybody else, right? So use that power. So why not do something positive? I mean, you know what I mean? Or just shut up and be like, I'm number one, I'm making money, and like be like these rappers that like just flash their cash. Like at least that's like they're true to it. They're like, fuck it, I'm rich. Like, you okay, good for you. They're not trying to be like, I'm doing something like this for the city. Or like, they don't care. They're like, I'm balling and my crew's balling. Everybody else can like eat a dick. That's their attitude. That's their attitude.
Right.
But at least it's true. It represents them.
Right.
That's how I see it.
Right on. Right on.
Any sense.